Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, no filter. Back for another crazy episode. A lot to talk about. But before I get into that, let me cover my ass, no Diddy. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show, no filter are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good.
Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, baby. Giving you these thoughts, views, and opinions, making sure backsides covered, no Diddy. Shout out to the Wake and Bakers and the Coffee Crew. From YouTube to Spotify, I love all my subscribers. Can't forget about the trolls in the comments. Thank you for putting extra eyes on the content. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in.
What's up, everybody? Let's see who we got in here today. I see Denise got a birthday today. Denise got a birthday today. Happy birthday. Elise in the building. Grandma Kathy, what's up? Tracy, what's going on? Fire Glory, I see you. Sharon, what's up? Lazy Baby says, good morning, Flo and crew. Happy birthday. Happy Friday, I should say. Flow Show, no filter. There go my song. Everybody, come on in. Come on in. Denise says, thank you. Thanks. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Come on in. Yeah, that Justin Bieber Usher situation is crazy. And what it was about, we're gonna dive into that today. Get to the bottom of it. But first, I had sorry I was late. Let me tell you what happened. A really, really good friend of mine lost his brother yesterday. Really good friend of mine, a really good guy. And we were talking about it this morning, and he was telling me the situation. But what was ironic about the situation, when he was describing his brother situation, in a sense, I felt like it was like God talking to me through him. Because it's been like a few years, pretty much since I've been on this journey I've been on. It's been a few years. I haven't had a checkup. I haven't been to the doctor in a few years, and I feel fine. I work out, relatively eat right, and I had told myself like for my birthday month I was gonna go get my physical and do all that and get right back on track. Well, birthday came and gone, and I kind of just haven't done it, even though it's been in the back of my mind to do it. But this morning, hearing from Jeff and his brother, he said his brother, Jeff didn't even know my situation. Jeff was just telling me about his brother. And he said his brother was basically my age, healthy, worked out, ate right, and like maybe like he said a couple months ago, um, he woke up and didn't have any feeling on his right side, and so that's what prompted him to finally go to the hospital. And then, long story short, they did emergency surgeries. He was fine, but then he started having multiple strokes. And last night, yesterday, apparently, he took his last breath. And I was like, damn, Jeff, I'm sorry to hear that. And then I was just like, man, I felt like you talking like God talking to me, because you sound like you described me, because I feel like I'm healthy. I work out. I eat pretty good. I look pretty good. I feel good, but that don't mean anything. And I was supposed to go around. Well, I always said I was going around my birthday. I didn't go, and we about to be out of March, so I am going. Somebody said, "Please go." Oh, I'm going. I'm going. I'm already like I'm going as soon as I can get the appointment. I told Shauna if they after the show, I'm gonna set up my appointment, and if they got something Monday, I'm going Monday. I'm not gonna bullshit no more. Um, that was yeah, y'all know Jeff. Y'all know my guy. Um, but yeah, so condolences to my one of my closest bros, a really good guy. I love Jeff to death. He's just a good every now and then you just meet people who just good ass people, man. He one of those, man. He just a good ass person. And of all the people to deliver the message, I mean, other people have been saying it, but it hit home this morning. So you don't even have to worry. I'm going, like I said, if they got an appointment Monday for me, I'm going Monday. And and I'm only telling y'all that because I told y'all, one thing about me is no filter. I tell y'all everything. I tell you I ain't been to the doctor in a few years. I tell you what's going on. Like I don't really, to me, it's not no point in hiding shit. Not from your community, not from the people who ride for you and hold you down. So that's what happened this morning. So that's why I was late talking to my friend about his brother passing, and then that sparked me to talk to Shauna about. I know I've been saying I was going around my birthday, but my birthday was March 6th. It's March 20th. I should have been already. So, like I said, whatever appointment, the soonest appointment they got for next week, I'll be there, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Let y'all know that I went, and I'm gonna let y'all know what the hell going on. Shit, if I got any issues or anything going on, I'm gonna just get we it is what it is. Hopefully, we pray that everything is as good as I feel, because I feel good. I feel excellent. Like I said, I work out, drink water, pretty, try to eat the best, eat as good as I can, and all of that. But we shall see. Lazy Baby said, "We need you to live forever. Health first. You got this." Oh yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm definitely taking my ass in there next week, 100% for sure, and get that whole situation, get it behind me, so I ain't thinking about it no more. But yeah, that's why I'm late today. So just letting y'all know. I was on the phone with my boy talking about that, and then also shit, thinking about my own shit. Like, you know what? Uh, yeah, but by me, I gotta get my insurance and everything set up today, at least. I got to get my insurance, my insurance and all that. I got to get that all set up after the show today. So the soonest I could get in there would be Monday. So just so you know, or I would have made my appointment right now on the damn show. I'll be like, look, let's call. Look, today's show we gonna call and make Flo's appointment. I'd do that. I'd have did this shit right here on the damn show. uh, but oh yeah, I'm gonna let and y'all gonna know. So y'all, the reason why I'm telling y'all is because when Monday come up, y'all can be on my ass about it and ask me, is my appointment made? Am I going? When is my appointment? So I got about 100 people right now that's gonna hold me accountable, and then I'm sure it's gonna be more people by the time this video get around and this podcast get around. I'm gonna have a few thousand people holding me accountable. So don't at this point. I'm fucking going. You ain't even gotta worry. That's why I'm saying it out loud, so y'all can be on my about it, and ain't gonna be no more bullshit. What's going on, C Tuck?
What up, Flo?
How did you get the whole story, or did you just get in
Yeah,
here? I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, man. My boy called me this morning. His brother, my same age, out of here, man.
crazy.
Ain't been to that and never got never got checked out. But he was healthy, working out, eating good, looking good, and wasn't good.
No, that the looks can be deceiving, man. That don't be. You get motherfucker gotta get checked out. Stop playing with that shit, man. And
Mm-hmm.
it be black and like a lot of black men that be playing around and they don't wait. They wait till something happen to go see it. Like we gotta be, it gotta be more regularity with shit for real.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
motherfuckers really need to be going like every year,
Yep. Yep.
like dental, all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That
Yeah,
that that's
my
definitely.
mom Ben told me the same time when she told me, make sure I got clean socks and drawers on just in case that I gotta go get an ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
don't play about your health.
Mm-hmm.
Always have life insurance. You don't never know what happened. Ain't nobody like you need to make sure stuff is taken care of, and it shouldn't be dependent on a damn GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm. Frying
Yeah,
having
like
fish
you gotta,
fry.
it got like, and like even though you can be empathetic about situations, you gotta be people do gotta they gotta pay more attention to their responsibilities
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
stop finding reasons to negate that shit.
Yep. Yep. And like you said, it's definitely a big problem in our community with black men,
For
especially.
sure.
Especially. And like you know, normally it take your sometimes it take your woman a woman to be on
No,
you
for
about it.
sure.
And
Yeah.
if you ain't got one, that's another reason why black men fail. You don't, a lot of times don't have one. You just run around doing whatever. You don't got nobody pushing you or helping you to do what you need to be doing.
Hmm.
One thing about it, your woman, your wife, your partner, she gonna be on you if she really love you.
But then even then in that sense, regardless who around, you should love yourself enough to want to be around for the people for other people that love you.
And that's what I was saying too. It's about it's even more about that than even yourself. You gotta think about
Like we
your
got a
brother, your mother, your
responsibility to,
father, your son, your
like it's our
everybody.
responsibility to make sure we take care of ourselves so we can be around the ones that love us for as long as we can be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 'Cause that's what I told my boy who was telling me about it when we got to just talking about what we need.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's like, cause he my brother, he your age, he my brother age. So and his brother my age. So I was like, man, that's like my brother having to make calls talking about I'm out of here, out
Yeah,
of
like
nowhere,
that's just sad,
because
bro.
I didn't get checked out.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So like I said, as soon as I get up to the show, I'm gonna see how what they got, but it's gonna be early next. Like I said, hopefully Monday, but
Hmm.
it'll be next week for sure. Early Monday, Tuesday, no later than Wednesday. But I'm pretty sure I could be in by Monday
Yeah,
because
no,
I
for
can
sure.
get everything handled today, and then set up the appointment for Monday wherever I gotta go. Because I could go kind of almost anywhere for the initial, just physical and
Yeah.
shit like that. But yeah, bro. So that's why I was late. I was talking to him about that when he telling me that his brother. He just literally just was telling me that. Just telling me that his brother passed. And when he got to describing it, I'm like, oh wow, it's
So, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry for his loss, man.
man. That's what I told him. I said, man,
That's terrible,
that's your brother. That ain't your
man.
boy. That ain't your
Somebody you grew
cousin.
up with, like
Mm-hmm.
diapers
Y'all,
and like that's
y'all,
crazy,
y'all came out the same womb.
man.
Y'all shared y'all shared the same, not shared at the same time, but y'all share the same wound in common womb, and that's deep. And like
Yeah,
just like what you said, it's like even as much as it's for yourself, but it's for your brother, your mother, your father,
yeah,
your son. Because when you gone, and it could have been prevented, that's the worst. Hard to deal with.
yeah,
Leave out of here, and it could have been prevented.
yeah,
So everybody, black man, everybody, but we talking to
yeah. No,
black
cause
men
it
because we got
ain't.
a problem. But we talking about everybody,
Yeah, it's for everybody for real, man.
for
Like
everybody.
gotta be like more health conscious a little. Like as much as you can be.
Mm-hmm.
You can't I can't really tell nobody what to do. Everybody got their own unique situation, but whatever fits the mode of your situation, try to make the best out of it.
Yep. 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 So, good opening. Good opening. I'm sure, just like that touched me, I'm sure this opening gonna touch somebody. See Tuck that hear it, and maybe it been on their mind, and they be like, you know what? Let me go on in there and make this appointment and get my ass in there. So shout out to everybody out there this morning on the Flow Show No Filter. We opening with open with a good message. Sad, like condolences to my boy, and he flying out there, to get with his mom and all that this weekend. So more power and prayers to him. And if y'all could pray for him as well, I appreciate it. And then without further ado, let's get into today's show. Uh Justin Bieber and what is Usher got into an altercation. It was some confusion, whether it was a physical altercation or just yelling or just a heated exchange. Come to find out, Justin's, uh, I believe it came from Justin's people that it was a physical. I mean, it was not a physical altercation, but at any rate, it was heated enough to make the news and heated enough where nobody's denying that it was heated. They just denying that it was physical. And when it happened, of course, everybody wondering what could Usher and Justin Bieber get into a heated exchange about. Y'all know the first thing came to my mind. See, Tuck, what comes to your mind? And before you answer, do you know anything about Scooter Braun? I've heard that name come up.
Yeah.
You do? Okay, so
Like
but go ahead, because I'm gonna add. That's gonna be my follow-up question. What you know about Scooter Braun?
so the only thing I can think is like with some Usher and Bieber getting into it, it got to be some dealing with him bringing him around Diddy
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and like and everything, the domino effect of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then Scooter Braun, I thought that was Justin Bieber agent or like
Huh?
I thought Scooter Braun was like Justin Bieber manager or something when he first came in and like into the industry.
Okay. So along with the Diddy theory, people also were saying that they felt like it had something to do with Scooter Braun. I don't know, did Scooter, now correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat, but for some reason I thought I heard that um Scooter Braun had maybe had stole some money too. This is a whole another theory, but I was just wondering. I kept seeing Scooter Braun. It was Diddy and Scooter Braun was the two main things I was hearing. So that's why I was like, what, did Scooter Braun, was he possibly the reason why he I mean possibly had stole money from Justin Bieber or something.
That's
That
that's what I if I can recall, that's what I think I remember hearing. That
okay,
it was
okay,
like some little money type shit.
okay. So okay. So okay, listen to Tracy White giving some advice in the chat. Check her out. Golden hour. You have 1 hour for TPA to be useful during a stroke. Get to the hospital ASAP. Thank you for that, Tracy. So and it could have been a thing where Bieber has wanted to confront Usher for a long time. But for me being in that celebrity world, what happens is somebody like Justin Bieber and Usher, it's rare that they're gonna be in the same close quarters like that. You know what I mean? Just because of how their
Right. Different
schedules are, right?
different crowds and stuff too.
Different crowds. So this just so happened to be a Jay-Z and Beyonce party, which and the Oscars. So this is a like one of those perfect storms where an Usher and a Justin Bieber would be together in an intimate setting. You know what I'm saying? So what I think, because a lot of times people would think, well, why did how did it just now happening? I think they may have not even been in any close quarters, this whole time up until the Oscars. And
Mm.
so probably when Bieber seen Usher, I'm just speculating, but he probably seen him and whatever feelings was in him about whether it's about Diddy, which I strongly believe that's what it's about. Um, he finally had a chance to confront Usher on some like, bro, why the fuck? Why? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Why would you? You know what I'm saying? Because another thing, Bieber is a grown ass man now. You know what I'm
With
saying?
a kid.
With a kid. So your whole everything changes once you a grown ass man with a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so I believe they finally was in close quarters and it was an intimate setting. It ain't like being on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to confront nobody as a celebrity on the red carpet or somewhere where
Yeah.
everybody, but this was a private, more intimate Jay-Z and Beyonce party where everybody's there. Perfect perfect place for this to take place. So I definitely strongly believe it was a confrontation where it was like, bro, like what the fuck? And then Usher probably instead of being compassionate about it, probably came back with his own aggression. Cause and I don't know why, but we got to remember, allegedly Usher was taken through the ringer too. So
Mm-hmm.
he got his demons, and so I think that's what probably made it a heated exchange. You know what I'm saying? When two people arguing, I think because I believe even if Bieber confronted him, if Usher's energy was more compassionate to what Bieber was talking about, and more like giving him his chance to vent and letting him without being aggressive back, I don't think it would have spread to like a heated exchange that everybody know about, and it must have got really out of hand. So that just tells me that if I'm just speculating that Usher came back with some aggression on his own and wasn't really trying to hear what Bieber was saying, and I think that's what led to it being a big ass thing. It's crazy because the more time that goes past without a reason being said why it happened, the more I believe it's Diddy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
normally, even when they say there wasn't a physical fight, normally they normally like to get the reason right out there. Like they just had an altercation over uh some record splits, or some publishing deal or something. They would give some, like, even if they didn't tell exactly what it was, just to kind of put it to bed. Normally they will give the reason, at this point. But
Yep.
it's already out there that it was physical, or that it was a heated exchange, and some people thought it was physical. And so the fact that we haven't heard no reason yet, and we'll see how long if we ever hear a reason. But if we never hear a reason, I for sure believe it's Diddy.
Yep. Yeah, no, for sure. Cause and then usually anytime something like that happened, they didn't interview somebody who was there and that probably done heard some word of the exchange. Oh shoot, I heard they was talking about this. Oh, they wanted that be right before it happened. What such and such said this. So that like that'll end up eventually spilling out.
Somebody would say somebody gonna say something about what had happened or what it was over.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
waiting to hear that. And like I said, if not, because the only thing people might not bring up is Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just to make it bigger. Because the thing is, by being a who's who party, I figure it's nothing but A-listers in there. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like, so most of the A-listers is not about to really want to down the sword, because a lot of them either have something to do with some strange stuff or they right next to the part, like they friends or family with somebody has something to do with it.
Yep.
So that's the only reason why I'm like, nah, if it's an innocent argument or something that won't blow up, one of them will say something. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
if it has something to do with Diddy, ain't none of them A-listers about to mention that. So that's why I said if we don't hear nothing and they don't really tell us no real reason and just try to just move on, we for sure know it's about Diddy. As a matter of fact, uh months ago or whatever, Usher and Justin Bieber unfollowed each other. I dug up some information on that, and they say for a long time, Justin Bieber has just been real cold and just negative about Usher just in general. This is what his like sources in his camp or around him. It's been like that for a while. You know what I'm saying? Where he don't he got nothing good to say about Usher, no good energy for Usher. So why? Why would you have such bad energy for Usher? You know what I'm saying? And the only reason that makes sense is because, as a grown man with a kid, you like, why, why would this dude, like, you pissed me off that you done delivered me to this Diddy monster. And it's like, why would you do that? When you're younger, you don't got no kids, you still kind of a kid. You look at things differently. You know what I'm saying? But
He wasn't even kind of a kid. He was a kid.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about even as
Yeah.
he grew up,
Yeah.
even
No,
before
for
he had a
sure.
kid, even as he, in his
Yeah.
20s, he didn't really confront him. He never, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
All
No,
this
for
stuff.
sure. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, like we all, like, one thing about you, the difference. 20s, you think but you a grown man in your 30s with a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like now he like really, it's really hitting him how foul it was, and that it's something that shouldn't have happened. Like Usher, no matter what you went through, you was a grown man. You had been through whatever at that time.
And you knew what possibly would have happened. For
Exactly.
real.
And you
And
did
you
it
basically
anyway.
lined me up for real.
Exactly. You didn't it wasn't like you was a kid when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Usher my age.
Yeah.
So when he brought Bieber to the scene, Usher was grown enough and old enough to be like, man, I ain't about to be a part of this shit.
No,
Or to
for
even take it even a step further and school Justin Bieber on, you know what, man, you don't get involved with this, and third. He didn't do none of that. And like I said, like you said, once you have a kid and you grown as hell, you look at stuff different. And I'm sure he looking at it like, whereas before he might have made excuses for Usher, he ain't
yeah.
making excuses for him now.
Right.
So let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go to the chat. He said, sorry for the loss, brother. I appreciate that. Lazy Baby said, see Tuck in the building. Good morning. Let's see what we got here. Health is wealth. You damn right. Time is brain. Thank you for that, Tracy. Enoch says he sent Justin to Dittler. Tracy also said same thing. Screwed Jim more ways than one. Scooter locked him in. Okay, so Scooter Braun. I wonder is Usher the one? Because it could have been a combination. It could have been Diddy and Scooter. It could have been the whole play.
He
Like
talking
Usher
about what gym they talking about?
screwed Jim more ways than one. Jim, I don't know, Tracy, who you talking about with Jim? Screwed Jim. I don't know. Yeah, Tracy, tell us who you talking about. Yeah, well,
Oh,
Usher
she meant
was
to say meant to say him.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, Grandma Kathy. Usher was sent to Diddy, and then when Justin Bieber came around, Usher was kind of like his. I don't want to say handler, but he was kind of like more his mentor and kind of brought him through the whole Diddy camp wave and kind of led him down that path. Grandma Kathy. Oh, so here we go too. Oh, and I did hear this. I
Oh,
forgot. Thank
he
you,
was
E.
stealing money too.
Yeah, that's I did hear that. I know that's what when I was saying when
What?
I was thinking of stealing money, I did remember. I just couldn't remember if I really had. I know I heard it, but I couldn't remember. Now you just
Oh,
confirmed it. Usher was also stealing Justin's money on top of that.
so not only you done line me up with this monster, this little pervert, you gonna take my money too?
Mm-hmm. And guess what? And guess what? Um, that also cosigns that you didn't have my best interest when you lined me up. You
Come
know how
on
that
now.
hit? Because you could be giving somebody a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. But
Yeah,
then it's like you lined me up, but maybe you did, maybe you just was put in a bad position. Maybe your heart wasn't really there. Maybe you didn't mean to. But if you done stole money from me too, now I know you lined me up.
yeah.
You just don't give a F.
And
So
that
that
and it
all
sounds like
plays in.
that. It could have been
Huh?
like a damn arrangement that you done worked out. Like, all right, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna give you this, but I gotta give me 8% of the profit
Mm-hmm.
or something like
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. That's
Mm-hmm.
foul. That's foul. And if he did if it's like ways they can present evidence that he did move around like that, they need to go. He need to get what he gonna get. What he gonna got. He need to get what he got coming to him. If that's the case,
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Elise says Justin could have told Usher how he felt, and Usher probably came back with, "I didn't know Diddy would do anything to you, and that would piss anyone off." That's a good point, Elise.
because he did it to you,
It could exactly. And you stole money from me, motherfucker.
man. And like you, it ain't like I give you the money back, man. And he roller skated and got it. Shit.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You done made all this shit on this residency and all this shit, man. Give me my money back.
Right. Right. Hey, that's a
Like
good point.
you up there
That's a good
skating,
point.
roller
See,
skating.
see, Tuck
You up
said,
there roller
you done
skating,
made all
putting
this money on
cherries
the
in motherfuckers'
residency.
mouths and shit. You up there putting cherries in motherfuckers' mouths and shit, man. Give me my motherfucking money back, bro.
Having a blast.
Yeah.
Having a blast.
Like, damn, that be the crazy shit. That's like a motherfucker. Oh, you money? Yeah, I just got this new car. Like
Right.
if you owe me money, you shouldn't have no new nothing until I got my shit.
Hey, see, Tuck, you ain't trying to hear
I ain't trying to hear nothing.
it.
I don't even care if it's a pack of Hanes t-shirts. You better get the old t-shirts and get your go. Take them t-shirts back. I need run me that
Mm-hmm.
for real.
Yeah, nah. So definitely, man, they definitely, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. So it's a lot to unpack, and I don't think this story gonna die. I think it's somebody gonna get the chitter chatter.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Somebody gonna find out something. So other than that, uh, anything else you want to say on the Justin Usher situation. Any other questions in the chat before we move on? Any other questions or comments about this Usher Justin Bieber situation, which is, I'm telling y'all, it ain't over yet. I guess not. What about you, C Tuck?
Oh no, we didn't pretty much cover what we could so far. What we got.
All right, so man, the uh Bootsy, real quick, cause we ain't got to spend a lot of time on it, but Bootsy situation, he he done putting out dirty laundry on the woman who has come out saying that he raped her when she was 5, and now Boosie had fired back, trying to put out dirt on her. So let's listen to a couple of these clips. I know we covered this story yesterday, so I want to give y'all an update on this, and tell me what y'all thoughts is on how Boosie handling this and what y'all think about this situation. But this is Boosie more response to the woman who said that he raped her at 5 years old.
Money, what you gonna sue for? Had no money, what you gonna sue for? I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma ruin her life and her kids' life. She broke her baby ribs. She broke her baby ribs, bro. Yep. Yeah, I'm just getting all my pictures together. I got pictures of her kids. They kind of cute, too. Got some cute little kids. She broke the daughter ribs. Yeah, I got to get the kids, too. Yep. Because I'm going to be accused of being a child rapist for the rest of my life. Once it's something on social media, it never leaves. You call me a child rapist. I had no money, what you gonna sue for? So your children not off limits. Because my children will scroll one day on Instagram and see this. Nobody's off limits. My kids have to hear this even when they get grown. My kids have to hear this for the rest of their life. So I'm finna post your kids. I'm finna defect their faces. Watch this. This is never leaving the internet. So your children not off limits. Because my children will scroll one day on Instagram and see this. Nobody's off limits. So what I'm about to do to your kids is never leaving the internet. Yeah, she broke her daughter ribs, so I need to find a video. I'm an AI to do something with her beating her child, and yeah, kids are not off limits. I have 9 children. She has 2, so I gotta go extra hard. and her children. I have 9 have to see this. 9. I have 9 have to see this and trying to make more. Your kids will be laughed at for the rest of their life for what I'm finna do to your kids. They won't be able to go to school again in their life for what I'm finna do to your kids. I'm giving them nicknames. Your kids gonna have nicknames. You fuck with the right one, baby. You fuck with the right one. I'm finna be able to go to school again, baby. And her children.
So, thoughts, C Tuck.
So I like me personally, I wouldn't done no internet antics or nothing like that. So without like evidence, like that hearsay stuff is it's just it's different because I done been like arrested and shit for shit that I didn't do. The motherfucker said I did something that I didn't do.
Okay.
And like that shit fuck up your name. Like motherfuckers say you like, oh yeah, C Tuck shot me. I get arrested. They talking about I shot him. Not everybody talking about damn C Tuck shot. I'm like, no, what the fuck is y'all talking about? And
Mm-hmm.
then you gotta go through all of this shit until it's proven. But then they like, damn, C Tuck, you was a cool motherfucker. Why you even around guns and all this other bullshit in the first place? And now motherfuckers looking at you different, just
Mm-hmm.
based off of that situation. So so in that type of antics, a motherfucker saying shit about you that ain't true, trying to defame your name and your reputation, I get that. If you didn't, like, if you actually are innocent of the accusation, I
Mm-hmm.
get that. The internet stuff and all that stuff, that ain't never been cool. Like
Right.
to go that route. If you really felt that way, you still pop it how you pop it if you really feel that way. But you don't gotta go. You said in his one video where he was recusing himself, he said what he had to say. He could have left it at that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. He didn't have to make the extra video, but then again, I can't tell nobody how to respond to something
Right.
in the same token. So it's just like I said yesterday, man. The evidence gotta get presented if there is any, and then accountability gotta go where it fit the mold at.
Now, okay, so now when people for the people who just third party watching in, the general public, right? Do you think uh he do you think they go does he make himself look guilty or innocent or neither? Like, but if you just
He,
for the third party that's just looking in that don't really know everything about everything.
I mean, he definitely putting himself in a tight spot because if anything do happen to her, then he automatically gonna be the go to person for it. So, but
Mm-hmm.
oh no, what you did, all the antics that you went about, you really set that in motion. So they can really hit him with that, and then he already got previous legal trouble. So that's gonna just tack on to that, and he gonna just bring like that type of light on him. So that portion ain't never cool.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we're to add to what you said, man, to just viciously go at kids like that directly. I think that was probably the worst move out of them all, just as far as public perception. Um, to just literally say, I'm a like just destroy your kids' whole life as far as tease them, make people call them name, make them. I just think going straight at kids like that, matter guilt or innocence, I just feel like that ain't gonna never look good.
And
You know
then
what I'm
you,
saying?
and then it's like, and the same. It's a double edged sword because at the same time, his kids going to school. Like, damn, your daddy out here doing this. Damn, I fuck with your daddy. Your daddy, I ain't know your daddy was out here doing this.
Yeah, but it's still indirectly because she went straight at Bootsy. If you go straight at her, it's still gonna affect the kids.
For sure.
They gonna be going to her. Oh, you broke your daughter rib. Like, like I'm saying, like I think that whatever point he was trying to get across, even if they're going directly at each other, I think you overplaying your hand and going to a place that is not gonna do nothing but make you look worse by directly going straight at the kid. That's
For
like
sure.
punching the kid versus
For sure.
punching the adult. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
with him doing it. Yeah, no, for
That's
sure.
what I mean, right?
Yeah,
So it's like because you think uh kids ain't gonna go to her even after you said that and say, "Dang, your mama broke your ribs or your mama broke your sister ribs." You know they gonna do that.
yeah.
So him directly, I just felt a way when he did that, like, ooh, that's kind of like you going straight at kids. You 50. You going
Hmm.
straight directly at, oh, I'm gonna do this to the kids. I'm gonna give them nicknames. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. It's like, I it being in the position of, let's say, if he is innocent, I can understand being mad as hell and just doing shit that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind go all kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm able to look at it from a sane mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't involved in it. You know what I'm
For
saying? It's
sure.
easy to say when you're not the one in the middle. So I'm just looking at it from a sane mind, stable mind of like, even if you're going back and forth with the person who did it to you, whoever the one that goes straight to the kids, you gonna look. It's a really bad look. You know what I'm saying? Like to even just go. You don't even have to. You going at the mama so hard, that just as bad. I mean, that's just as bad. Like you just taking it a step further. I could put it to you like this. I just think the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
No,
Going
for
at
sure.
the kids
Yeah, no,
directly, it
no,
ain't
for sure.
with you
For
because
sure.
you killing them with the mom. So it's just like that's the main part I was looking at. It's just surprised me, even because like you even said, even how Boosie treat his kids good. You know what I mean? Like he from what all we see, he a good father to his kids. He be there. From what I hear, they all like well, I don't know if all of them, but a lot of them good students, and you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah,
So even for Bootsy, it shocked me for him directly to go at the kids like that. Because even
yeah,
when he said they cute kids, that's the real Bootsy. Like I ain't never seen publicly Bootsy really destroy kids. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to kids, he normally act right. That's all I'm saying. Like I ain't never so it even like when he called her a B and all the other stuff he said, remember I said that's on brand. I mean that's Boosie. That's ain't like
yeah.
he doing something new or trying to perform. He been like this ever since we knew him. But I didn't. It rubbed me differently because I never would picture him going at kids like that, like
No,
hard
for
like
sure.
that. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
I out of
Like
everything,
I
like I said,
understand that you angry, but there's different ways to go about it.
exactly. I understand you angry, but that like I said, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Like you maybe you getting something off by dogging the kids, but it's creating way more backlash for you than whatever you think you destroying them because you shit. I don't think you can get at a kid no harder than getting at their mama. Like
Yeah.
with me, you can say all kind of stuff about me. You getting at my mama gonna hurt me 1,000 times more than you saying something about me.
I mean, shit.
You know
Look at
what I'm
the
saying?
50 Cent and Ti shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Perfect example.
I mean, even though his kids is grown, they still his kids.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, like I said, these we talking about elementary kids though. That's that we talk about elementary, kindergarten, first, cause she ain't nothing but 30.
yeah.
So I don't know how old her
I
kid
mean,
is,
well,
but
shit, it'd be the same smoking motherfucker came at King.
oh yeah, it sure would be.
Yeah. So yeah. So we can't. Ain't no discrimination. Oh yeah, when it's your kids, it's your kids. It don't matter how
Well, we
old they.
talking for public perception. That was my question. We
Oh
ain't talking
no, no,
about
for
the
sure. I
person
mean, I'm just
inside
saying,
of the
like from a
cage.
public
We talking about
perception.
inside the cage, then it's all gloves off.
No, but I'm just saying from a public perception of a parent, like that's how all
Mm-hmm.
parents think. Like we parents say it
Well,
to their
these are
kids every.
parents in the comments. They
Yeah,
ain't
but
been through
I'm
that.
saying like parents say it to their kids every day. My mama tell me, I don't care how old you get, you still my baby.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying
Yeah.
these are parents in the comments, and none of these comments is lining up with what you saying. They all parents,
No,
but
I'm not
they
saying. I'm
still
just
looking at.
saying like kids, like you gonna have that certain standard for you when it's your kids. Is
Oh
what I'm
yeah, for
saying.
sure. That's
Like
what I said. I said that's what I said. We if we talking from inside or going through it, that's a whole nother. Of course, fuck everybody. You might kill somebody if we talking from that. But the original question was speaking from as far as public perception, the third parties who we just watching, the stuff he doing, how is it coming across? That's what we was talking about. So
oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
no, I was saying like I already said he could have handled it better. I'm just saying like he didn't have to go to the internet. I just understand the anger. I
Yeah, no, I understand the anger.
Yeah.
Cause but see, even if it was about King, I'm not cussing out no kids. I'm cussing you out. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
no, for
saying? I
sure.
got all my smoke for you.
For
I
sure.
don't even feel that ain't even gonna do nothing for me dogging some 10-year-olds. I'm gonna be like, all my smoke is for you. And
No, for
I
sure.
got plenty of it. So that was just my point on that. But he got another clip. He got another clip where he found out more information or whatever, and he was a little like he felt a little better. So I'm gonna play that. Um, um, I guess he felt like that she is. He done found out that, in his words, that she is a stalker of him, and you could just tell his tone. He must either he feel like he gonna get exonerated or whatever. Y'all be the judge, but that's kind of like the tone of the most. This is the most recent clip of him talking about updating or whatever. And y'all tell me, do you feel like his tone changed a little bit or what? But this is what he's saying. I'm gonna give y'all an update of what's going on right now. I feel a little better now. I just found out this girl been obsessed with me since a kid. Um, my attorney has talked to her family members, even her grandmother. Uh, they just gave us everything we needed and told me it's a fact that I've never seen her before in my life. They say she's been obsessed with me. She broke her daughter ribs. It's just so much stuff, man. She's mental. She has mental problems. All the family members ready to come to court for me. And I'm gonna give y'all an update of what's going on right. Let them know that this is a lie. So I'm at a better space right now. Even though this will never leave off social media, I'm gonna get the truth out. Man, I'm gonna get the truth out. Another psychotic fan, man. I mean, but now we're doing another investigation on who put her up to do this, you know. So we working, man. I got lawyers, I got everybody working on, but we talked to the family, and she's been obsessed with me. She has mental problems, and they ready to come to court for me. So great news, bro. Let them know that this is a lie. So what you think?
I mean, I if he says she gonna put the video up talking about she retracting everything, if she do that,
He
then
said that?
no, that's what he was saying. That like he gonna get the truth out.
Oh no, he said the family gonna go to court for him. I ain't hear. I don't know. Did anybody? I ain't hear that he was going. That
I
she was
I
going.
thought I thought he said she was gonna like say like tell the truth and say everything was a lie.
All right. Was that in the second clip?
I think that was in like the first clip.
Let's replay it. All right. Let's replay it because if I missed that, that was a big part.
I'm gonna give y'all an update of what's going on right now. I feel a little better now. I just found out this girl been obsessed with me since a kid. Uh, my attorney has talked to her family members, even her grandmother. Uh, they just gave us everything we needed. And told me it's a fact that I've never seen her before in my life. Just say she's been obsessed with me. She broke her daughter ribs. It's just so much stuff, man. She's mental. She has mental problems. All the family members ready to come to court for me. And I'm gonna give y'all.
So that,
I thought he said she was gonna like make like a statement or something.
no, we're gonna listen to the second clip because it was two clips. I don't know. Maybe he said
I'm
it in
gonna
this.
get the truth out, man. I'm gonna get the going on truth out. Let them know that this is a lie. So
you're talking about the family members there.
I'm at a better space right now, even though this will never leave off social media. I'm gonna get the truth out, man. I'm gonna get the truth out. Another psychotic fan, man. I mean, but now we're doing another investigation on who put her up to do this, you know. So we working, man. I got lawyers, I got everybody working on, but we talked to the family, and she's been obsessed with me. She has mental problems, and they ready to come to court for me. So great news.
Yeah. So no, she ain't say that. Yeah, I figured. I was like, shit. If I missed that, that was a big miss. But
yeah.
But to play devil's advocate now, that's him saying that everybody heard that. We listened to it twice, so I'm sure everybody grasped pretty much what he said. But to play devil's advocate, the only thing I would say to combat what he's saying just in general is if I'm gonna do two scenarios. If she lying, then that's everything he said is pretty much what it is. So that's I'm not discounting that. That's what he said. But I'm saying if she's now I'm gonna tell you, if she's telling the truth, if this really happened to her, that means the family, mother, whatever, concealed it, and they want to continue to conceal it. So it's still, you know what I mean? We still up in the air, but he's saying he got private investigators involved. His lawyer, he's saying the family willing to come to court for him. Are they coming to court for money? Are they coming to court because they hid it in the first place because she said she went to her mother, or are they coming to court because she lying? You know what I mean? Like those are all the possible scenarios. At the end of the day, he doing everything. I mean, you know, getting everybody involved that he can. It's just that it's a sticky situation, and I feel like this place that he got to right here, he could have got to this place right here without doing so much damage to his persona. You know what I'm saying? With just a little patience and a little more direction of who you going at and what's your real goal. But as we say on many cases, and I say all the time, it's easy to say it when you're not the one in it.
Yeah.
That just goes across the board. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we always got to remind, you know, I always remind myself, I always tell people that all the time. You know, and we speaking from an outside looking in, but you know, we all been in the middle of shit, and I'm sure people didn't think we handled the shit the best way. You know what I'm saying? But you wasn't in it. So it's easy to say
And then a
You should
lot
do
of
that.
stuff be happening in real time too. So you
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
you just gotta
You don't
like
know what to do.
yeah.
You gonna just you go on. You just don't. You gonna make a mistake. You going it's no way possible in real time for you to be flawless in how you handle it. But let's go to if this was put together, or it could be because we don't even have to say right now. We were wondering is it the truth? Is it not? Let's put that to bed for a second and just deal with whether it's true or not. Somebody could have put her up to this. Either way, say like, hey man, I know something happened to you. Let's bring it up, whatever. And I'm just bringing this to the table for those that don't really know a lot about Bootsy or following them. But did you say, or did somebody else I talked to bring up the fact that him and Kodak been going at it hard, and he been calling out Kodak really going hard, like really beef, and that just started heating up about a week ago, and Bootsy was actually kind of, if you want to say, winning the beef between him and Kodak, and then they just said, boom, out of nowhere, this just came and switched Boosie's whole like. So people are saying it's a possibility that another rapper could be involved in some kind of way.
Damn.
Yeah, so have you? So did have you ain't been following like the Kodak and Boosie
No,
stuff?
I've been hearing they've been going back and forth and shit.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
I've
must
been
have been
hearing
another podcast that I was listening to. I didn't know if you said that on the other show or that was another podcast I was listening to. But they did say like they've been beefing for about a week, and then boom.
that. I know I seen the video I seen the video he had made. He like, man, somebody get that boy some help, man. He like talking about he on drugs and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm. And he was saying that he was trying to question. And this is for everybody out there that might not follow the Bootsy stuff or really involved in the actual rap beefs that be going on. So to bring y'all up to speed, it's another rapper named Kodak Black, um, that Bootsy had been beefing with for the past week, and uh, he was saying something. Bootsy was saying something about no real gangster, because they consider gangster, thug rap, whatever you want to call it, or from the streets or whatever. They go by street code. No no rapper who live by the street code, which Kodak Black is supposed to, according to Boosie, goes into protective custody. And he was saying Kodak Black went into protective custody. And then Boosie even went as far as to make a list of all the rappers who went to prison and didn't go into protective custody, like Meek Mill. And he actually had left Meek Mill off the list by mistake. And then Meek Mill had said, "Which you left me off." He apologized, but he just had all rappers, even I believe even Diddy. He said didn't go into protective custody, and so it started really tainting Kodak Black's gangster image and start catching momentum, and then boom, here come this. Not to say it had nothing to do with it, but this is what like the rap podcast who follow this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a rap pod. We ain't a rap podcast, so
For
I don't.
sure.
This so this is what they saying, and they follow this shit closely. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like that could be an angle, and they also feel like that's why Bootsy keep hitting around to trying to find out who, if in his opinion, he felt like somebody put her up to it, and he trying to get to the bottom of who did that. And they saying that Bootsy might have either not evidence or just strongly feel like Kodak Black has something to do with it, or one of the rappers he beefing with behind calling out this protective custody, questioning people gangster. So they saying they feel like that's why he keep kind of bringing it up. Because if you remember, even in the original clip we listened to yesterday, he had said something about, yeah, I don't know if somebody put her up to this or something. He had said something about that
Yeah.
even then. So now he brought it back up. So we just watching. And like I said, for those who don't really follow the rap world closely like that, just giving y'all a little insight of what's kind of going on behind the scenes. But this is a rough one just because it's just been crazy disrespect across, like just the whole thing has
Yeah.
just been wild. Like
For sure.
it's been wild. Gloves off on this one. Like everybody got the gloves off. And like I said, the young lady, hasn't been speaking because she say because of the criminal charges that are pending, or she filing for criminal charges or whatever, she can't say nothing no more. So it's just been Boosie talking. So we can only go off of and dissect what Boosie saying because he the only one talking in this whole scenario. But this is a wild one.
Yeah, for sure.
Fliz, ugly ass says, I like Boosie, but I feel like he takes the immature internet route too much.
Yep.
Fire Glory, yeah, I agree with that. Fire Glory says, when adults argue, they should never bring in the children in your disagreement. I agree with you on that, Fire Glory. Enoch said 100% Fire Glory. Yeah, it just ain't even worth it. And
Mm-hmm.
man, I got all the smoke for the adult that did it. Like, I don't even have enough smoke left over for no kids anyway. Like,
Right.
all my smoke got to go straight to the adult who I can do something to. Like, you know
Right.
what I mean? So let's see who else. To get technical, she can have him arrested for giving her a terrorist threat. And that's another angle. I was kind of thinking, is Boosie, ain't he putting himself in
That's what I
a
was saying.
position where he could something could happen to him by saying that? I was thinking that, but it was like
Yeah, that's why
nobody
I
else
said.
is
That's why
saying
I
it. So
said.
I'm like, well, maybe I'm tripping.
That's why I said earlier. I'm like, even with him making them videos, that's incriminating himself too.
So I ain't tripping. I look, that's one of those things that was like an elephant in the room where I'm like, I'm thinking like, ain't he incriminating himself and ain't he? Can't he be in serious trouble for even what he's saying? But I'm like, nobody else is saying that. And I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about like on the
Yeah,
internet.
no, for sure.
Nobody was bringing that up. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe he ain't breaking no laws by saying all that. Johnny Galata says, "See, Tuck, you on point. Flo, you also right. Kids are kids. This he handling this wrong. If he did not do it, yeah. Like I said, I shit. It's a, it is a, that is a terrible accusation if it
Yeah.
ain't true. So I can honestly have to say, there's no telling what I would do if somebody said that about me. That that's one of them things you don't know unless somebody, because that's something you can't even just put yourself in somebody's shoes.
And then also, if she really did break her kid's ribs, they need to go see about that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Cause
Yep. And
we ain't about to just gloss over
glaze over
that.
that.
Like, no, if she really did break her kid's ribs, they need to go. We need to go protect them babies.
Yep. 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 And if he lie, if it ain't true, he should be getting sued for it. If he ain't getting sued for that, because if she dealing with lawyers, put it like
Yeah,
this. If she dealing with lawyers, the moment he says she broke her baby ribs, if that ain't true, she could get a check for that now.
for sure. Yeah,
So the fact that you ain't hearing nothing
defamation of
about it,
character.
it must be true. I mean, and that's what I would think.
Yeah,
Because if she's dealing with any lawyers, if her lawyers know anything and that's not true, she could get a check for that right now.
yeah,
That's defamation, black, white. But ain't no smoke came his way about it yet. And you know one thing about us, we for the kids more than anything.
anything.
So I definitely agree with C Tuck on that. Um, we need to follow up, and it needs to be followed up on making sure those kids are safe. Because if she did break ribs, well, look, the allegation is out there. We need to either put it to rest or investigate and get it and make sure them babies is all right.
Yeah,
That's a hell of a breaking a baby. Come on now.
yeah,
Let's see. That's sad. Leave the kids alone. Yeah, the way he lashed out is awful, which doesn't look good. Let's see. No, it don't look. Sharon says no, it don't look good, and it's on the internet. What is he going to do? He's going to end up in jail. So yeah, he. That's what I said. That's the main, and I'm glad I didn't really touch on that. That was the main thing. I was thinking like, damn, it seemed like he putting himself in a dangerous position with putting them threats out there like that. Like, because we all seen people get in trouble for less type of threat. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Direct, like direct to you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, this is a crazy one, y'all. And we're gonna see how this play out. Probably have some more information Monday, Tuesday, but this is crazy. Let's pray for them babies in
yeah,
general.
for
Pray for
sure.
them babies in general, because it's just a lot going on. And um I just hope for the best, man. Like I said, I hate the whole situation, man. I don't like to see none of this shit going on and going back and forth. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
it's just a situation where I'm just hoping they get to whatever this shit get resolved quick and they get into whether whoever need to be held accountable need to be held accountable and get past this. That's how I feel. If it's
Yep.
her, it's her. If it's him, it's him. Whoever, because we got kids involved. We got kids that don't got nothing to do with none of this shit.
Yep.
So other than that, man, what you got any final thoughts? We at the end. This is a
Man.
wild one, ain't it, C-Tuck?
Man. Crazy. Crazy, man. Shoot. Yeah. Oh, man. Shit, you gotta get. I think within like the upcoming week, though, everything gonna come to light.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I think so too.
And if and as long as that get cleared up, that'd be cool. Then shoot, I'm trying to I got my fingers crossed, hoping we ain't hitting $5 gas prices, man. This
Oh, what's up?
man, bro, it been going up like damn near. They said like 10 cent a day. It done went up 89 cent in a week.
So what is it now? I ain't got
Like I
gas in about
seen
a week.
yesterday, it was like 3.47.
Okay.
I was yeah, like three. It was three something, but it like it's high as like 3.87 in some places.
Damn.
They s- they said some parts of Michigan is gas down there $8.
$8 a gallon?
Man, cause it's an oil. It one of them like one of the largest oil fields over there. They blew it up, and then Iran saying that they gonna make an attempt to blow up the oil field that we got in Qatar. And that's why Donald Trump up there sending threats like you aren't going to do anything, blah blah blah. Talking about he'll bring the hammer down if they try to attack the oil field in Qatar. But the one that they already blew up, it's gonna take months for them to repair it, and that
Mhm.
accounted for at least 20% of the global oil output.
Okay. Okay. Damn.
So that's just going. It's about to be.
Man,
There's
I
gonna be
put it
so
to you
much
like this.
inflation this summer. We motherfuckers gonna float away.
Man, let me tell you this, C-Tuck. If we see four something, that would be I don't have we ever seen four something here? I mean, I ain't never seen it. I mean, it might have happened, but I ain't never pulled
I
up
don't know.
and
I
got
don't remember.
$4 something a
I
gallon
don't
gas
remember
here.
four. I remember it hitting threes though.
Yeah, I remember hitting threes. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
remember. I don't know if I remember four. That's what I'm saying. If it hit, because you saying if it's going up 10 cents every day or every other day,
damn
and we
near
had
yeah.
three, what you said, three, what, 47
Like
now?
dude,
It's,
I seen 3.47 when I was on my way home at the BP on Chagrin in Richmond.
okay, man.
They was, but I done seen like 3.74.
So that's what I'm saying, man. When you start seeing four, if you see four, you're gonna see people on bikes, man.
Man,
$4 in Cleveland, because I know Cali, y'all been on that. Like it's gas
it-
crazy. They
it's
done
nothing.
seen
It's
four,
nothing to
fives, and
y'all.
sixes, huh?
I said it's nothing to them out there.
Yeah, but here I ain't never seen a four up in that gas station per gallon price. I ain't never seen it start with a four. That's gonna be
The only way
crazy.
I did with the 93.
Okay,
93, you'll get
with the
you.
expensive.
Yeah, you getting up there.
Man, so let's watch that, man. Let's see what the fucking gas price over the weekend. What y'all better be hey look, y'all better get some electric bikes.
Man, something.
Cause this shit is crazy. And I ran and it ain't I don't before we get out of here, is we had a is any we ain't close to no resolution. See tell you
Nope.
I ain't been following. I'm depending on you on the wars. I
No,
been
it ain't no
catching little
resolution.
tidbits.
Nope. Not at all.
Okay. Okay, damn. So and we're gonna Monday we'll talk about if they still talking about this new accusation that came from Trump, another minor. We'll get into that Monday. It's a new accusation, and they say it's pretty strong. So, like I said, it's just so much to talk about. Fizz said I'm outside. Some places are up to 389,
Man.
369 in North Carolina. South Carolina proposed suspending gas tax. Oh man. All right, man. Well, Monday, we're gonna follow up on Trump unless somebody comes out and kills the story. We also gonna keep an eye on these taxes. We'll see if there's any update on Boosie. We'll definitely be following Diddy, the Epstein files, Nancy Guthrie, David, whatever else come on. If we get any updates, that's what we're gonna be talking about Monday, y'all. This a wild one right here. This whole everything we talked about today was just wild. So
Man.
other than that, y'all know how we gotta get out of here with our favorite song. I need everybody up and dancing this Friday.
Which one?
Damn. Oh no.
Shit.
$5.
Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tap in. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, baby. Giving you these thoughts, views, and opinions, making sure backsides covered, no Diddy. Shout out to the Wake and Bakers and the Coffee Crew. From YouTube to Spotify, I love all my subscribers. Can't forget about the trolls in the comments. Thank you for putting extra eyes on the content. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tap in.
Whoo, this is a good one though. One thing about it, this is a good one. One thing about No Filter, we gonna tackle the subject with honesty, and we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. We're gonna tackle it, man. It's one of the ones that's hard to tackle because it's so touchy on both sides. But that's what we do at the Flow Show, No Filter. Ain't nobody better than us at it. And as always, we love y'all, but we are